Hey, welcome to the weekly sampler.
Hey.
It's your girl Shay Stacks
Star.
and Star. What she gonna say it all? It's Star. It's Star. Why you whispering?
Because I'm quiet.
She was just in here hype as
Turned
heck,
up, no,
but now she talking about she quiet. She was just on slapping motherfucker mode. Now she wanna be
Trying to be peaceful.
No.
Mother Teresa in this thing. You feel me?
You can't do that
Not.
all the time.
Absolutely not.
Some people don't deserve Mother Teresa.
They
Let's
don't.
just be honest. Motherfuckers be on some other shit, and y'all didn't seen the show that we did before. We didn't talked about this crazy neighbor that we got. So the saga continues.
It sure does. It sure does.
Until we move, the
It's-
saga continues. But other than that, how was your week, Star?
I have been doing nothing. I'm just kidding. No. My week was fine. My week was all right. I have just been doing light work and handling business. How about you?
Same thing. Work. That's it. Work. Sleep. Work. Feel like you're doing the same thing every day. Like, need a vacation.
Right. Wash, rinse, repeat constantly.
Definitely. Like, you kind of get tired of that. It's like, damn, well, I can't hit the Mega Millions and, like, stop this shit.
Look, my birthday
Stop the
coming up.
madness.
My birthday coming up in like 20 days. We need to go get lit.
She
Dang.
said like 20 days.
September 12th, my baby. Virgo season. Let's talk about that. So I'm just kidding.
Oh, my. Virgo season. Nah.
They hating on us.
Cancers is the best. Let's not.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Because Leos.
Oh no,
Not
because me and
these.
B Deuce been going. We've been talking about
Not
this all
these
day
two.
about
Yes.
these Leos. Oh, see,
Yeah.
that was gonna be the topic of the show at
Oh.
first. It was gonna be bashing the Leos. I wish I would have did that.
I'm so glad Leo
The
season
Leo.
is ended. It's
Yeah,
over.
thank you,
It's
because
us now.
let me go to
Sorry.
exhibit.
We came first, right? Yeah.
Let
They
me
saved the best for last.
No, but you're not last, right?
In this room, I am.
see, and
Thank
that's
you.
crazy. He should have came to the show today. He said he was gonna come, but then he started like, no, I don't want to go today. My hair ain't cut, and this nigga bald headed. Like, bro, you're bald. Like, nobody's gonna notice.
His hair ain't cut.
Exactly. Nobody's gonna notice. And then he wear a hat every day, so it's like
It's sad.
nobody really noticed. Now, next time when he come, we gonna do that Leo topic because y'all is
We're going to start calling this the lunchbox. You know, they had the Breakfast Club. We do the lunchbox.
because
So-
something is wrong with y'all. Like y'all have a problem.
I'm fine.
Y'all Leos.
great.
Something is y'all because my brother's a Leo
No. Notice what's happening.
too. Right.
He's fine. He's great. Leos are all about themselves. It's okay. He's fine and he's great. Let him have that
You're
moment.
talking about me, so what am
Let
I
you
what
have
else am I
that
supposed to
moment.
talk about? Should I say you're fine or you're great? You're talking about me, so I'm going to say, yeah, I'm cool. The one that you encountering, the one you dealing with,
No,
man,
all of y'all
have issues.
Y'all
but
all have y'all issues. Y'all fall in the same
Same boat.
right.
A big old bowl of Apple Jacks.
Born in the same time, act the same way. Y'all
Yeah.
special.
Special case.
Very. And other people like and it's crazy because he tried to make a status and he thought that he was gonna get like people was gonna agree with him.
No.
They wasn't agreeing with him.
Leos be lying.
Right? Like the first person was like, Leos are self-centered
Pride
and
rock.
da-da-da-da and da-da-da-da. I'm like,
Remember, Scarface and Mufasa. Scar was, Scarface. Scar
was
was
Leo.
definitely a Leo. You know what I'm saying? He threw his own brother off the side. So
I mean,
that tell
I'm
you a
just
lot.
saying. He had a
that
problem.
doesn't tell you shit.
Tells you everything
Lion
you need
King.
to know, right?
It's a great reference for this.
Lion King and SpongeBob references never fail.
So when I find one thing about a characteristic about your zodiac sign and apply it to you as if it applies.
Oh,
to
I can tell you the good and the bad about me.
most
I'm not
of
in
it is-
denial.
yeah.
Well, no, yeah, I know, but what I'm saying is
Virgos
the
suck
things,
sometimes.
but
It's
the
okay.
things that y'all are talking about is like that's not. I'm not no back. You talking about Scar? I'm not no backstabbing motherfucker.
We
Like,
didn't say he
No,
was
well,
back.
well, that's
that-
what Scar is, right?
Scar
That's
was
what-
conceited. If we look at outside of what he did to Mufasa, he was conceited. He was
and Leo
he was
love
extra.
themselves.
It was on.
And
Look
okay.
at me. On. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not. I don't have that trait.
You know,
in me.
you have a podcast.
Yeah, I know, but it's a
You show
podcast.
you all the
It's a
time.
network of everybody else.
Let's leave him alone. Let's leave these Leos alone.
Yeah,
It's all right.
because you know how they get.
They had their
No,
moment.
I'm just telling you.
You
what
know,
it is.
Leo, they ain't gonna admit not a damn thing ever in this lifetime. They go They gonna rock with
No,
them.
I'll admit when I'm wrong. I have no problem admitting when I'm wrong. That's not a problem. I'm very much a people person, and I'm observant of myself enough to know. But yeah, continue.
Understandable.
But other than that,
I don't know.
y'all zodiac signs.
Look. People say we Virgo and they want us to hurry up and leave. They about to disappear for the month. Whatever. Virgos is Virgoing and it's time for us to go somewhere else. Whatever it is. It's all good. So let them have their judgment.
Up to start birthday.
Hey, because your birthday was lit. We have
right.
Definitely have fun for your birthday.
My birthday, I was drunk for like a week. Had a lot of fun. Everybody was there. Mm-hmm. We definitely was lit for my birthday.
Facts.
Yeah, so we definitely gotta turn up for your birthday, Star. You know how we do.
I'm talking about I got days off.
What day is it? What day is your birthday?
September 12th. So,
September the 12th. But Urge is supposed to be on the way. As you see, it's already 4:30. Show started at 4 o'clock. He gonna pull up at 5:01, and we gonna be pulling off, and he gonna be like, "Where?"
Reaching out in the street.
Come back. I was on my way. Because that's why he get the L of the day today, because it's Urge. And he always late.
How's his name Urge and he's not urgent?
He's never been urgent since
That has been my exact same point the whole time I've known the man. But why is your name Urgent and you are exact opposite of that? You have no urgency.
At all. Like, never. I've never seen him in a rush. Ever. Unless it was a lady involved, and he'll rush. He'll get
40 ball in
he'll
his
get
pocket.
he'll get a little fire in him. You know, he'll get a little.
We got that hot 40 ball and shit.
To his
That's not all right. Not the 40 ball.
Urge.
Y'all seen any good movies lately?
Good movies. What? I've been watching all types of crazy stuff. What? Anything good? I seen one movie that I ain't never seen all the way through that I wanted to see. Blast from the Past. Y'all ever seen that?
What the hell was that?
What's that?
So it's like a movie about this family. They like the daddy was crazy. It was during like the communist movement. He thought that they was gonna bomb. It was during the Cold War, so he thought that they was gonna get bombed or whatever. So he built a bomb shelter under their house, and their house got hit by a plane, not a bomb. But they in the shelter. They think a bomb hit the house this whole time. So they've been down here. They had a baby and blah blah blah. Then the baby, because she was already pregnant. Then there's Urge. Then the baby grow up. He grow up in the home.
In the little.
And he like
shelter?
once he get he like 35. He like I want to go. He like I want to go to the surface and see if it's popping again. He go up there. He want to go. His whole goal was to meet a lady. He met a lady or whatever. But he got all these rare baseball cards and all this stuff that's worth money now.
Right.
Because they've been in the hole for 30 years. They've been in the hole for 30 years. So he got stocks and all this stuff. So basically, they come up. They get millionaires.
Yeah, he's a millionaire with all that stuff in the basement. Okay, don't tell me no. I need to watch
You
this
gotta
movie.
watch it because it's an old movie. I thought I was the only person.
I might have seen it. I don't know.
You probably did because we do thought that he
What
didn't
whack
see it.
movie are y'all talking about?
Blast from the Past.
Hey,
Remember seeing Blast from the Past?
Blast from the Past, no.
Oh my God! See,
I mean, B-Deuce, he's intellect just like me,
I
so
made
he
him
probably,
watch it.
he probably put you up on it.
No, he didn't. I'm the one that seen it on Facebook, and I was like, "Oh, I want to see that." And then we were scrolling through the movies, and I seen it. I'm like, "Let's watch that." And he said no at first. He like, "No, I ain't about to watch that." You know
And then it ended up being a beast, huh?
it was a good movie,
Nah.
and he enjoyed it. So I don't know why he would act like he did. He enjoyed that movie.
I don't think it probably was a good movie.
It was a
Who
good
was
movie.
in it?
I don't know.
Yeah, what? How you not gonna know the actors? What year was it made?
Good question. I ain't researched the movie. I just wanted to watch it when I seen it on the screen.
The Lord be with you, my child. For real.
I wasn't being a movie critic that day. I just seen it before.
I mean, you
I was
at
like,
least
I wanna
know
see
the main character.
I mean, it's an old movie. I didn't know them people.
Okay, were they in something else?
2000s, 98, 90s.
Now I'm about to look it up. 'Cause y'all
Yeah, you got an
You
iPhone.
gotta tell us.
That's what
something.
iPhones were made for.
Was this on Netflix?
Oh yeah, you gotta.
No, it was on Hulu.
Okay, yeah, Hulu has some good ones.
Cause let me see.
I watched a movie that looked kind of lame, where it was like a guy and his daughter, and he thought he was dying, and they took this long trip, and then by the end, I don't even want to ruin it, but by the end, I was like, oh, this is not.
So the movie came out in 1999. Okay.
You weren't even born yet, Shay, was you?
I was born in 92.
Oh,
wow.
I was close.
Oh.
See, it was some people that you wouldn't even know. Brandon Fraser.
Yes, Brendan Fraser is the guy from.
You're right.
You crazy? We know Brendan Fraser.
Is Georgia the Jungle.
Right. She. What's that? She Devil.
Encino Man.
Encino Man.
Yeah. He was the 90s.
Yeah.
That was the 90s for sure.
Yeah, Brendan Fraser.
Now he does not look that good. Like back in the day, he was fine. Now he just.
Well, y'all know in 1999.
What's that movie with Emotep and Knox the Moon? Yeah.
I was like 6 in 99.
Was it it wasn't the Mummy? Was
No,
Yeah,
I
it
was
was.
seven.
It was something the Mummy though.
Christopher Walker.
It wasn't the Mummy because the Mummy, but it was something with the
You
Mummy.
sure it wasn't the Mummy? I think it was the Mummy because that girl,
Yeah.
the librarian, and he had a crush on her. You're right. Yeah.
Heck, my bad, y'all.
Brendan Fraser
Wow.
is a classic. He's just from the 90s.
You don't know anything. You just like
Now he's just
oblivious.
like, I
You
mean, he
need-
was winning because he was so attractive back in the day. Now he's just like,
you need to go back and study. And I apologize about my wrinkled shirt, everybody. I just left a lawn job and had to do what I had to do.
You can't even see the
I
ring.
don't think nobody would have known if you wouldn't have said nothing, bro.
Damn, I was self-conscious
Yeah.
for a second.
Look,
I
now
was,
I'm like, it's wrinkled?
I was
Right? I had to look
self-conscious.
like, hey.
Oh no, y'all don't look.
It's
No,
fine.
now I'm looking.
You know how the chick take the mirror in the picture in the mirror and said, "Don't, this mirror is so dirty." Like we wasn't even looking at the
The
mirror.
mirror.
And shit. Like what the hell
Right.
was you thinking about? Like,
I'm a Virgo. I'm the one looking at the mirror. I am.
so you gonna let everybody know that the mirror is dirty?
Dirty.
That's all. It's
You
like,
gonna comment?
Right. Well, I'm saying, I'm the one that's looking at the video like, why would they do this with the dirty mirror in the back?
right.
I see the mirror before they even say
Shay
it.
would actually comment and get put in Facebook jail for about a month. They put you in Facebook jail for a month.
No more. I don't even be.
You comment on everybody's
I
shit.
don't comment on nothing no more. Cause one day
She don't even know them and shit. They going through their own things. She just commenting.
I got
on
blocked
shit.
on Facebook for talking about pancakes the other day.
I get blocked a lot.
for talking about.
I got be buttery pancakes is what I said, and they instantly flagged me and said this is against the rules.
I got
Buttery
blocked
pancakes.
that morning with old girl because I had
That's why
posted I was
I
gonna
don't
beat
fuck
her
with
up.
Facebook.
Facebook blocked me because I said I was gonna
Facebook.
beat somebody up. Like seriously.
Wow.
So I'm about to beat my neighbor up because she kicking on my door. Blah blah blah.
You
They
was.
blocked me.
My last block, I
You
got 30
was.
days for saying if my kid was that tender-headed, I'd just cut their hair off. And because I said I'd cut their hair off, I got blocked.
It be
for 30
people
days.
reporting.
Yeah, because they
though.
think because
Facebook
Facebook
don't
thought
know.
that
that
you
as
meant you
abuse.
cut their head off.
somebody flagged, "Oh, that's child abuse."
Yeah,
Yep.
to cut off their hair so they're not crying.
I got
Thanks a
it.
lot,
I
Facebook.
got put in Facebook jail one day because I was arguing with that lady about her putting fingernail paint on her son. She was like, I was like, why are you doing that? He a baby. And she like, that's my baby. He can decide. I'm like, he a baby. How he gonna decide? He like 1. He can't even talk. Like, don't do that.
They're not even
Yeah.
potty trained yet. You talking about your baby? can
And
make
what
a
happened?
decision.
What happened to
Decide.
you for
Baby
giving
can
out your
decide.
opinion?
She reported me and I got blocked.
I'm tired of Facebook. I went
Trying to
TikTok
give out
now. I
your
ain't got time
opinion.
for it.
Oh
Good,
yeah,
girl, leave that baby
I
alone.
can say what I want on TikTok.
Instagram and TikTok. Yeah.
But let's get into the topic, y'all.
What is
Yeah.
the
Topic
topic?
is dangers of dating. See, now we got Urge here.
The
So,
same thing.
did we talk? We ain't never talked about the dangers of dating, bro.
Every time we talk about a subject, we bring up dating into the subject,
Where-
and we talk about like the mishaps. Some of these dangerous guys. From it's been topics on
It's
there.
been a common reoccurring theme in the thing. You feel like?
Yeah,
But
it
listen,
feels.
I come up with the topics. I be asking Urge about the topics.
No, you
Come
don't.
on.
No, you don't. I can swear if I can show my phone, I can see if you say, Urge, what's the topic for today?
Urge, are you
No, you say, Urge, are you coming to the show today? What do I know about the show today?
See, man, whatever.
None of the
Urge
news.
can say what he want to
No,
talk
I'm just-
about. He can be like, hey,
I'm
Trey,
just-
I want to
I'm
talk
just
about
Urge
I'm
is
just
trying
talking
to talk
junk,
about.
y'all.
You know what? Ever since Urge had the breakup, He don't like talking about dating no more.
Yeah, ever since Crumbly ain't been commenting on the show no more, everything.
Ever since he
That
ain't
don't
dating,
mean
he don't like that.
When
He don't
Crumbly
talk-
was on the
that
show,
means nothing.
when she was
Oh,
commenting
man.
every week,
That
he
means
wanted to talk about
no.
love.
No,
love.
I didn't.
We couldn't even
I
talk.
never wanted to talk about love on the show.
He was in love.
No.
She was
I was
commenting
not.
on the show.
No.
She was
She
our
was
biggest
commenting.
fan. She was starting our fan.
I mean, no.
club.
Let me rephrase. Yeah, I did love the girl, but I didn't say that.
She was starting our fan.
That was
club
our.
on the
That
show,
was never
and
our.
he messed it up.
That was never our premise. She was not our number one fan.
R&B Deuce was on our show faithfully every week.
Hey. Well, anyway, the dangers of dating, man.
I mean,
That was a dangerous.
So
nah.
the reason I brought up this topic because one day I was talking to B Deuce
Right, 'cause
and
you're not
his
dating.
friend about like just like people approaching you at like the gas station and stuff. Like you how you sometimes you feel like you don't gotta give your number to somebody, but it's just like some
Right.
people be approaching you in such an aggressive way or
Yeah.
such a way that you be like, let me just get this nigga
Something.
and let him
Really?
go, cause then his friend. But then his
That's
friend
what they
brought
act
up
though.
like you can just
No,
give
they
him
don't.
a fake number,
Some
but
guys do though.
but
I'm
some
just talking
but
shit.
some
Yeah, I know
guys
they-
be calling your number right there on the spot, waiting for your phone to ring. Tell me I'm lying.
Yes, they be like, let me call your phone right now.
Right now.
Lock me in. And they be
Lock
waiting for
me
you to
in.
lock this.
Listen,
Lock
I was
you,
at the
lock
gas
me.
station on, what was that, 7 Mile?
Say
No,
no.
Finkel. And the guy's like,
Say no.
let me get your
Listen,
number.
no,
I
we'll
wasn't
get to
even
that. We'll get
unattracted
to
to
that.
Make a
him.
commitment
No,
not
we
to do something.
We-
to do so- to,
we about to get
to
we about
not
to
do
get to
something
that.
you're not gonna do. I mean,
No. Because this,
Make that commitment.
but
Like,
see, this
no.
is not always about the no's. So I met a guy on Finkel. I was like, cool, he attractive. I gave him my phone number. But when he typed it in, he typed the number off. So when he called my phone immediately, like she's saying, it didn't go through to my phone. And then it was all, you got me effed up. You giving me fake numbers.
He was attractive. Huh?
And I'm like, he was cute. But on the outside, that didn't mean I knew who he was on the inside yet. And that's something to
exactly.
discuss too. But the point is, the moment he thought it was a fake number, it was back to the BS. And I was like, well, you won't get my
that's-
number this time.
And that's what I was
And
trying
now I'm getting
to
embarrassed at the gas station.
That's what I was trying to explain to them when I was talking to them, because they like, oh well, you can give them fake, you can do this. Some of these men are so aggressive, that you would rather just give him the number and block that motherfucker when you leave, than to risk you upsetting this nigga. Then they like, you don't even know, but you can tell when somebody is aggressive already, especially if they don't know you and they being aggressive towards you. Possessive already, like let me call your phone right now. Let me see it going through. Lock me in right now.
I'm trying to let you know that they serious about you.
Yeah, okay.
That is a turn off. That is a turn off. You can't like. You have to choose your battles out here most of the time when it comes to some of these
Wow,
people.
you brought it too deep.
No, it be that deep because there's so many women who had that shit happen to a nigga. You don't want to
keep
give
the
them
gun
no
on your
number.
hip.
But that's crazy, man. Can't you come on?
Keep the gun on your hip.
I'm not about to keep my gun on my hip because I'm going to the store and you want to.
Hey, it's an open carry state. Keep the gun on your
It's
hip.
a lot of women
shouldn't
who
even
don't
feel
make
like
it
that.
home
can't
with that
drive
type
with
of
it.
shit.
It was just one chick. It was just one chick in a gas station on 12th and shit. She was getting hollered at aggressively, but then, shit, when he looked down and she had that big ass bitch sticking through her goddamn
but is that
thick ass body.
But why as men though? Why is that a requirement for women as opposed to us just acting?
Niggas,
Me and y'all be like,
niggas
we
is
masculine.
Neanderthals. A lot of
By the time I'm a
women
police
is,
officer on my
a lot of
free time,
women is Neanderthals too. Shit, but you know, you run across brainless motherfuckers.
Yeah,
These niggas trying to scam me. But anyway,
But
hey, fuck cat. No, I ain't gonna say.
I just stay indoors.
Yeah, you.
I'm afraid to go to the gas station past 9 at
You
this
seem
point.
like you just stay indoors.
I mean, I go out,
She
but
said,
I mean, I
"I
party.
stay
But I'm just saying, when it
indoors."
comes to me being alone out here, I'd rather just stay indoors when it comes to certain things. Like, it's
Every
cool.
time we
I
have
want to
this
go out and meet a
conversation-
man, but it's hard.
Yeah, I think about a chick named Mary Spears, right? This is, I forget, maybe about 7 years ago now. Right here at the what is the hall?
it was I know exactly what you're
right
talking
here on
about.
Sherwood. Dude
Oh,
tried
that's
to holler at her
scary.
number, and right here at the hall, and then he
Shot him in the
basically,
head.
yep.
And she was, and it was a crowd full of people out there.
In the parking lot. It was out there in the parking lot of the hall right there. Damn, what is it right there on Sherwood across from the old Kmart?
I mean, it's just like niggas don't be giving a fuck.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to reiterate the point.
That's not Holiday Hall.
To when I was talking to these two gentlemen, because like men just think they like you be giving your number out because you want to give your number to. It's just like sometimes people be so aggressive that I would rather do that than to be somewhere where I'm hemmed up by some nigga that I don't even know, or he just get on tip for no reason.
Oh, yeah,
like this shit be real out here, and men don't be
understanding. A lot of y'all be trusting these.
A lot of men don't be understanding that exactly, niggas. And they be unstable ass niggas. I know
somebody who just had to jump out of a vehicle.
Like they be unstable.
But how are we supposed to know you unstable until we take the time to get to know you? And how am I supposed to get to know you unless I exchange some type of information? I mean, because it's not my fault that he's crazy. And that's not something that I just feel like when it comes to the issues that certain women have or any woman has out here.
You better put that app on your phone.
It's really easy for a guy to just come up with suggestions instead of saying, hey, brothers, y'all need to do better.
That's what I said.
Why are men not telling men to do better, but y'all got every solution under the sun for a woman?
Did you not hear what I said? I mean,
that gets old.
That like telling a woman.
You get raped. You shouldn't wear a skirt no more then.
What she need to do to prevent the shit when it's the niggas out here just acting the fucking fool.
And we can't control no man, but he more likely to listen to y'all. Right, but that ain't got nothing to do.
It's a difference.
So I'm just supposed to be single and die because he might be in Neanderthal?
Yep.
Nah, because you not single and dying alone.
Who ain't? No. Who ain't? According to the girl, I'm friends with it. I'm friends. We all single in this month. Oh, that'd be funny as hell, y'all.
That's not fair.
That's crazy, but yes, it is fair.
That's not fair. It's not fair.
It's hard,
but
it's fair.
Okay, so then that's like telling. Okay, but think about the guy that got robbed at the gas station, taking some girl out that he met at the club recently. Okay, so he got robbed. So what you gonna tell him? Keep his thing in his pants and not go to the club no more? Are you gonna instruct that to him?
Yep. Stay at home. Go to work. Spend your time doing something so productively that you don't even think about the club or shit. Even that nappy head girl that you got robbed for because you'd have been making some money, spending your time productively somewhere else. But anyway, you're right.
You gotta
go. I don't even have anything else to say. I don't know.
Go out to the beach. Have some fun at the beach.
I shouldn't feel like I shouldn't be endangered because I'm living my life.
You're in a dangerous society.
No, I've lived in 3 separate states.
Dangerous.
Outside of Michigan, and I've never had the experiences the way I do in Detroit. This is the most dangerous city I've ever lived in.
This is the dangerous city in the world.
I've been to Tijuana, Mexico, and felt more comfortable there than I did around black people. That's a problem.
That's not.
I'm talking about when you cross the border into Mexico, the cartel is standing there with their guns. I feel safer with them than I do at the liquor store with some fool in my face about my phone number. That says a lot about black men. And that does not mean I'm just being hard on him. No. I've dated all kinds of races of men, and what I'm saying is it ain't nothing like Detroit. Detroit is a real savage place.
That shit not cute to be aggressive towards nobody.
It's not cute.
I remember
they be
one day
with their mama. I'm straight.
One day I was driving down 7 Mile.
But how about a guy like I say, hello, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? And then...
But what are you saying?
No,
hello, how are you doing? The mannerable approach.
The mannerable approach is what gets my phone number.
Exactly.
Not the hey baby girl.
Maybe I need to run across you then.
Some bitches are just bitches. Like, you know,
there we go.
You ain't gonna get them all.
Yeah,
the dangers of men dating. Say that then.
It is dangerous of men dating. Like you said. I mean, like Star said, men. It's a lot of dangers of men dating. Like men getting robbed and set up by women and all types of stuff happening. Like it was just a story a couple months ago where the young lady set the man up to get robbed, a teenage girl, and then she ended up dead. It's like that should go on all the time.
Yeah. And then everybody was like, "Oh, he ball," and they got mad at me because I was like, "Well, that's kind of what she get."
Everybody gotta be.
Why are you setting somebody up? That's your problem if it backfired on you. That's not his fault that you know what I'm saying? Somebody handled that business. What were you doing that in the first place? Yeah. What did your mama and your daddy teach you that you felt it was okay to go out here and set some grown man up with something that he worked hard for, and then you get popped and everybody's like, oh, poor woman. The moral of
the story is you play stupid games
and you get
stupid prizes. And that's not to say that, we wish also, that on the young lady, but when you play adult games, you get your adult consequences.
Yep. And also, the young lady did not actually. Well, you do what you. Hey, I ain't gonna say nothing about this. Rest in peace to my homegirl's niece.
Well, I mean, it's a rest in peace. I'm not saying her life didn't matter, but what I'm saying is you can't play games with people and not expect for somebody to power you off eventually. You better stop.
Because we don't wish death or say that death is a plausible answer for anything.
No, not at all.
But, we'll say this, according to the reports, if what the reports say is right, then, because we don't know. We know the news gets shit twisted up. We don't know if that was the factual story or whatever. But if that was the case, then, it was no different than a little 15-year-old boy a couple of years ago that, stole the weed from the weed house and ended up,
Look, I'm from the east side of Detroit, and the only thing I ever saw the girls over there do is get pregnant and be happy. I ain't trying to be funny like girls on the east side is perfect. Listen, I'm talking about the ones I grew up with. I got 5 homegirls I grew up with, and they all happy, married, got kids. They might have had kids early. Whatever the situation is, fine. But then when I'm gonna live on the west side of Detroit, I be sitting outside like, I'm surprised that he was about to. I'm like watching dudes and girls fight to the point where they hitting each other with cars, busting windows, they cussing each other in the middle of the street.
I'm not gonna say that the east side is not ghettoer than the west side.
No. What I'm saying is, in my personal opinion, the girls I grew up with we might have been, we might all be ghetto for all I care. We just was having sex. You go on the way, and it was with the same niggas. It wasn't like you was out here sleeping with this husband and that husband. Man, I sit outside on my porch alone, and it's 3 couples on our block alone that go in on each other. And I be like, what kind of love y'all got over here? Because when I go back to the east side, it's still love. It might be some bullshit going on. Somebody might be on crack. Somebody might be busting windows, breaking in.
But ain't nobody shooting.
Ain't nobody shooting no girls in the head for saying no. It's too many women out here. It's a lot of dudes over there on the east side that just be like, cool. All right, so what you talking about, baby girl? They go to the next set of chicks. Over here, I don't know. I'm not trying to say that, one side better than the other, because people are just people. But I have way less drama with dudes on the east side than I do on the west, man. These niggas, east side, they be like, fine, all right, you have a good day, baby girl. West side, bitch, please. You be like, what?
Yeah, niggas is prissy on the west side.
They were prissy as hell. I don't understand. They bougie.
Well, coming from the boneyard, Hamilton, we're in the middle. We don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
I've never really seen guys in that area even care about nothing at all. I've never seen them argue with other dudes. They be like, nigga, whatever.
We don't care about that shit.
Our neighborhoods are different.
Get you together, though.
I mean, men gonna be men, but I'm talking about
respectable, because obviously she's with B Deuce and he's boneyard zone, straight born on the yard. So
it's just I think also it's the higher population too. The east side kind of empty. The west side,
ain't no houses.
The west side,
here.
It's aggressive as hell. Everybody is constantly with each other. It's constant traffic, constant people in each other's face. Like, it's like, damn. Ooh, Detroit is a lot.
I found it more. Yeah, it's. I mean, I don't know.
Detroit is a lot, and if you ain't ever lived nowhere else, you don't fully understand. Detroit is a lot,
right?
Because I've been places where I can't, like, you go outside in North Carolina, them dudes will punch a man in the face for calling you out your name in a heartbeat. They be like, bro, what you just say to her? You come up here, they be like, ha 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 ha, yeah, that's what she get. You be like, what's wrong?
Exactly,
and I was just in North Carolina a few months ago, so it ain't like I'm lying. I watched a dude straight up walk up to this man, punch him dead in his face, and tell him he needs to respect women better and walk off about his business. That they was fighting for a second, cool, but they separated. Wasn't no gun violence. Everybody was safe. It was just a point. Up here, they be like, you a bitch.
You punch me. You punch me for saying something wrong.
So you saying that you would walk into a store and disrespect a woman that you don't know drunk?
Nah.
Oh, okay then, because that's why he got punched in the face.
Oh, okay. I mean,
she didn't know him. He was just being rude as hell.
Like, she was just. Well, that's the only way I go off anyway. You make me go off. You say say something
that triggers you.
that what? Oh,
Understandable though.
Sorry.
Say something.
But I feel like
and then if I get punched in the face for you saying something scandalous to me, and I say something scandalous back, and all of a sudden
she was backing up in the store, and she was like, I'm good. She was
I'm
holding
beating that man till he's.
She was holding like some diapers, a pop, and some chips. She was like, I'm good. And he like, what you mean? Drunk in her face. And old boy, he was like, dog, she said she good. And he kept going and he punched him dead in the face. That's what I mean by men need to protect us right there. I bet he won't do it no more to another female that's minding her business.
I bet you he will.
Now he might get punched in the face again. Shoot.
Hey.
Eventually you would start.
He's a Neanderthal in North Carolina.
Yeah. I don't know.
No, I mean
people are just people though. No matter where they from, we all.
I'm just talking shit. I'm just talking shit, trying to get to show some interest. But yeah, ladies, please be aware. You know what I'm saying? Of guys out here that are. If he's aggressive like that, then 9 times out of 10, don't. You not want to fuck with him. Yeah. And then you know what I'm saying? If he's smooth, cool, you know, check him out and see what he's about. And then you may want to do that trick right there. Give him one number off. And then boom, if he automatically goes into instead of saying, "Oh, that might have been the wrong number," you know what I'm saying, that I got from you. Can I, you know? He
was ready for war. I'm like,
and then if you dip off and you know he walks off, he might have been a cool dude if he just walked off from you from the west side.
You know what I'm saying, though. We overpopulated over here.
Talking shit.
On the west, but we east right now.
On the east, it's a lot of, it's more aggression on the east.
I think it's more struggle on the east side, and that's the difference. It's more guys that are. It's a lot of guys that struggle. It's some guys on the east side that got their money up. Yes, plenty of guys do, but it's a lot of guys that's struggling over there too, though.
And it's the struggle is equal on both sides.
You think? Because I think on the west side, they got more access to stuff. Even if you're selling drugs on the west side, you got more access.
Hell no.
It's people everywhere. It's a person on. It's like 18 people on a block compared to the 5 on the east side on the block. No, that's access.
It'd be
live. Out of those 5 houses, 3 of them abandoned. It is live on the east. I said they angels. They out of control over there. I'm just talking about dating wise. Like my experiences with guys from the east side be smooth. When you come over to the west side, they instantly expect you to have an attitude. They're aggressive. I'm like, I was just gonna say have a nice day. I didn't know you was about to, go off. You ain't think what's the problem? Dating is hard though. You gotta be careful. I mean, I was dating somebody and he was trying to make me stab him because he was mad about life.
Wow.
I ain't bland. He had the knife, tried to force it in my hand and force himself on the knife. I'm not about to do time because you're retarded. Get out of my house, dog. Get out of my house.
Trying to frame.
Hell no.
Crazy. He talking about no. Get out of my house. You can take that on somewhere because that's too much.
Crack flat.
Yeah, you need to stay off the drugs and you need to feel a little better about yourself. Reality is we shouldn't even be dating if we ain't even a better place about ourselves. Why are you out here trying to date somebody?
That's it too. Like right now, and I don't know about that too. So you saying, like you said, so be alone and shit while I'm kind of broke, while I'm kind of broke?
No.
If you straight flat fucked up,
I'm talking about
advise dating. But
I'm talking about a woman.
I got a job or I got a hustle, but maybe I fell off a little bit. Maybe I can just date a little. So don't date.
No, I'm talking about emotionally, not financially. But I feel like we better together. You're better together. 2 finances will always be better than 1. What I'm saying is emotionally, you ain't got no damn business if you a woman that just had your heart broken. You not gonna trust this man, so you about to make his life hard.
Yeah.
And all he trying to do is love you. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Your last girlfriend then cheated on you with your homeboy.
I fell off now, for that.
You know what I'm saying? So now this dude over here, his last girlfriend and cheated with his homeboy, and now he giving her a hard time, and all this lady do is sit at home and cook for you. No, if you're not in an emotional place, don't do that.
Yeah.
Get yourself together. I'm not talking about financially. Because, hell, I'm single right now, and I'll be damned. I'll be mad. Like, can I get a man up here to help me with these bills so we can go travel or something? Because I'm tired of doing this by myself. I'm not talking about going to the club. I'm trying to go to Greece. You feel me? Like, I'm trying to save up to do something big. It's kind of hard to do that by yourself.
Yeah, definitely.
So, I'm talking
and
about
it's kind of hard to do
though.
that with people with not the same vision as that as well.
But
too.
that's why you look for somebody that do got the same vision as you, somebody who on the same.
Right.
But what if you
bread.
what if you like somebody that lacks that has like slight vision?
So if
they ain't
had,
got 2020, they got
because it takes sometimes another person to bring that 2020 into clear view.
Huh?
Sometimes it takes another person coming into your life to show you that light clearly. They gotta shine a light on the subject for you to
they
want
like
it.
Mr.
Or
Magoo,
maybe they
but
might
you
not
like
be the
him.
one for you just because you like them. Don't mean if they don't got the quality.
I
that
don't
you
care
need.
if I met a man that
Wow,
want to travel
I
and
see you again.
But
I
the
see
thing
you
is-
again, Shay.
What? I'm just saying.
You hit
but sometimes you gotta learn how to compromise in a relationship. I mean, my ex-husband was in the Navy. He would be gone for 11 months. What am I gonna go do? Act the fool because he
Lord.
gone for 11 months? It's called a trust factor. If I was
Yep.
married to a man that didn't want to travel but would let me, I'll see you in a week, baby. What the hell we talking about?
Shay's back.
I ain't gotta divorce you because you don't want to go nowhere. You just gotta let me go somewhere and trust that I'm coming back to you.
Hey, look at her. She's putting out nothing but knowledge out here on right here on the weekly sample.
On the weekly what?
Sample.
Sample.
Yeah, the
Sampler.
weekly sample.
That sound like some cheap wine.
Sample. Some cheap ass wine. Damn, the
sound
shampoo.
It ain't even a deep red. It's
pale.
it's palish. It's
Yeah.
not even
It's
red.
plum
It's a
color.
white. Don't do it. A white
white.
to keep you hype.
Why to keep you
That's
hot.
why we keep them hype. You know what I'm saying? We keep the show going
That's funny.
with shampoo.
Nah, I think that people should try to be with each other. Right now, everybody's so insecure about what we got going on. Not even just within ourselves, but how we think other people gonna view us. That we not even trying to be with other people. Hell, just because she think you broke don't mean the next woman not gonna come along and help you build what it is you trying to accomplish.
Yeah, or just because the other
Damn,
person
you
hurt
gotta
your feelings.
try.
Well, if we could clone you, then maybe we'll have a nice society.
That don't
but
mean
other
shit,
than that,
Cause I'm
so,
single and I be wishing
no,
a brother would
but
just
maybe-
take some advice. Maybe we could build something.
no,
Sure.
no, maybe we can clone you. Just clone you. Just take,
I'm just
like
saying.
they doing with the stars right now, taking their cells and
Shut
shit
up.
and putting it in the food. So what? You ain't heard about that?
Not you, not you, not you. I'm
They
looking at
is.
these.
Oh, we looking
I'm
at
looking
the
at the
comments.
comments that's
Oh.
rolling up. Man, this is a classic comment right here. I wouldn't, my bad. I wouldn't say that to you.
But look at her. She's doing something for the women that they are not doing for themselves.
Thinking?
Yeah, there we go.
We not thinking?
You don't
Nah,
think
hell
women
no.
think,
Some of us
Yeah,
so
y'all-
caught up in our emotions, we
about
not
money.
thinking.
huh?
Oh, nothing.
You
I don't
sure
care how
women
much
think
money
about
you
money?
got. You can still get
Look
on my
at you.
nerves
It
today.
don't be. Why do men only think it be about money? No, nobody be
talking
caring about no
I'm talking
money.
about your comment earlier. That was funny.
What I say?
Huh?
What comment I say?
You said if they ain't got the qualities, they ain't got the what's the name, whatever, you know, then let them go.
Exactly. If they don't got the qualities, that
Just
you
let
looking
'em
for,
go.
what's the-
But that's not what life
What's
is
the-
made out of. Just letting a person go.
let 'em
I'm
go.
just saying, before you even start, you
People
talk
was
about what
married
if
for
you
60
like
years, and
somebody.
it
Let
wasn't
'em
because
go.
they liked
You
each
know
Let
what?
it go, right.
Hey,
Yeah.
when you just
Also,
let it go, you know
let it
what's
go.
gonna happen to you? Karma. So fast, you gonna be with that nigga with the money and all the qualities, and then he gonna do what? Let you go.
See, I didn't say I was gonna just leave you for a nigga with the money and the.
I've been there.
You try to.
I done
you-
been there
all the
sometimes with a
qualities.
brother having
Yeah, left
everything.
the
I'm
dude
good.
that,
I don't
what
want
you do.
that.
thought that he,
That's
he
irritating.
loved you to
You
death.
try to.
He
You try
tried
to
his
build.
best. He
That's
no,
a lot to deal with.
you
when a man
try to
got
give the
everything.
nigga that you with. You try to get him to
to get on board
first.
To get on board first.
Come on, nigga, let's do
Scream
it.
up. You even go to the point to cuss him out, to talk about him, to even
No.
get him to feeling like he's supposed to feel, right? Like,
Nah,
nigga,
one
you
of
know
mine.
you dumb as hell for that right there. Then
You
he has to
gotta-
get him out.
no,
You
you
know,
don't-
yeah, I'm dumb as hell. Maybe I need to get smart.
You don't gotta use abuse.
That sounds like
that's
what
a last.
you do, though.
That's a last resort.
Oh, that,
Nah.
that should
Abuse
be
is
no.
a
Now that's
Wah,
you
wah.
saying that? You, right? You.
Wah, 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 wah.
Got one better. And that's definitely not you. We already know you resort to violence.
Abuse is the last resort. Okay. You try to talk to the motherfucker.
He
You
tried
like,
to talk to
hey,
her.
hey, Hey,
motherfucker.
listen.
Hey, you slipping.
Come with me if you want to live.
Shut up.
Watch out there now.
You know what? Real shit.
Throw the rope and they,
I've literally raised a few brothers up. I still get some thank yous here and there, but I've been that shit to get myself together and grab you up there to get you
What
together.
rapper just said
What
some
I
shit
don't
like
like
that?
is when I take the time to be a great woman to you and get you to that point, and then I realize I don't like you once I see who you are with the money. Hold on. Listen to what I'm saying. It's the once I finally help you get to that point and you feeling great about yourself, and then I start to see and discover who you really are. Because you see who a person really is once they got a little money in their pocket. You see, like for me, I be out here buying dog food and shit. People talk about me because I be saving animals and shit. Yeah, I spend my little extra cash blessing other people and animals. All right, that's me though. And that's how I'm happy. But what I'm saying is, you see a brother get some money and next thing you know, oh, you about to get hoes because you had some money. You forget the person that helped you get the money. Now you irritating me. Now I gotta start all over again with another person because I'm just not feeling who you are once you up there. I don't care how much money you got. If you irritating, you're irritating. And you know what I'm saying? That's the shit that, they be trying to compare with the relationships. Oh, how did they used to, my grandma was married to my granddaddy for 60 years. Okay, because you know what? It was a point where we couldn't even work, vote, speak our own opinion. It would be a time where a woman,
they're stuck together back then.
A woman would make a casserole and get slapped in the throat because this motherfucker wanted macaroni and cheese. So what I'm saying is we stayed through a lot of bullshit because we didn't have a choice. Now it's confusing and a lot of women kind of abuse that power of having a choice. We still need to back down. We still need to learn how to be quiet to a certain extent. Sometimes we don't even let a brother make the option before we start telling him what he was about to do, and then you wondering why he mad.
Are abusing your freedom of speech, your freedom of will.
But guys do too, though. And at this point, it's a little pettiness back and forth versus us coming together and coming with some equality. We not saying equal like, oh, I'm the man. No, we're saying equality as it was a point where we could get raped and a nigga would be like, so what was you wearing? What? Excuse me? No love towards the woman, but what was you wearing that caused that man to rape you? It's wild. You gotta, the misogyny and the, I'm telling you, it's people be talking about narcissism. Y'all, some of them confusing narcissism with misogyny completely. A man will completely take care of you and still not like your ass. He just want to sleep with you every night. Man, come on. Y'all can't say am I lying?
Not a lie.
Come on, fellas. Just be honest.
I wouldn't do it, but I've seen it.
It happens. Like a nigga, he hate his girl, but she can't go be with nobody else. What? And now she miserable, and you wondering why she acting out in the streets and this. I never let my girl act like that. But you don't know behind closed doors, he making her life a living fucking hell because all you get is his side of the story, and that sucks. No, we need to focus a little bit more on being with each other and versus against each other.
That claims
but in a mental,
in a happy relationship,
a better way. This is crazy.
I know a chick that claims that she's in a happy relationship right now, right? But I know certain details like she doesn't have a car, doesn't have a driver's license, doesn't work, doesn't have a credit card, right? And that's all because of him, and him, the way he wants it, right? Mm-hmm. And there's been a point in time where they fell out where he put his hands on her one weekend, and now she calls the police, he's in jail, and now what? She has kids, and remind you, no car, no credit card, no job, so she has no means of doing anything to provide for the kids or help herself even for that matter. Right, because even on top of that, all of her relatives is on the East Coast of the United States. She's out here living,
and
with
he's
him.
Been over control for her for so long.
Yeah, and that's a happy relationship. You know what I'm saying to her, like to be controlled to the point where she can't even move without him. You know what I mean? I wouldn't even want my wife in that kind of position because say I'm in that kind of position where I'm unable to do for myself against my will. Who the fuck do I have to help me? You're supposed to be her. And I'm not gonna render you useless to helping me. You're supposed to be my help. Mm-hmm. You're supposed to be my partner. You're supposed to be just as good as me, if not anybody else. You know what I mean? So and the first person I call on in need. I mean, I'm not gonna put you in a cage.
Yep. Exactly.
You know what I mean? And control you to that's
to the point where you ain't gonna be able to help me if I need you at all. Like you just
And it's crazy because on the flip side of that, some women want that life. They want the man that's just going to take care of them and do everything for them. And, maybe they haven't had it. They don't know the pros and cons.
It's very depressing there.
The pros and cons of that, you know what I mean? So that's the thing, you know what I mean? And it's crazy.
Very depressing there. I've had that twice in my life, and it was something I regret to this day. Like, to let somebody have that much control over your entire being, and they in your face because you sat on the porch too long. I told you it was time to go to bed. I pay these bills. Oh, okay.
You're basically a prisoner. That's not a
happy
relationship. That's incarceration.
That is. I've been in that prison.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't care. That's why I said. That's why people be like, "Oh, you tripping?" When I say, I don't care how much money you have. I've been in that situation where you had everything, and you know what? Sadly, I was in one relationship where he paid everything, but he gave me full freedom, and it was not a black man. I'm talking about he would go to work, come home, give me the check, made sure I was very responsible. I spread it all out. And he took me out after work every single day. And I was free as hell. I could sit and talk to another man at the bar for an hour. I actually ended up doing that, and it was Derek Jeter. I've had a great experience with that guy. But then when I like black men. So
why didn't it work?
Something very tragic happened, and we had to part ways for a little bit. I won't put his business out, but something occurred. We had to part ways, not by choice.
Why did all these? Women always got 1,000 relationships, and none of them never fucking work. All black women.
I probably would have.
All black women have 1,000 relationships for long times, and then that shit don't work.
But how long are you forced to stay in something?
No, I'm just saying. Mm-hmm. Women, all women be happy as fuck to me. Internet happy, and then I know, yeah, it'd be over with. But who's the L of the day today, though?
What? The L of the day I already said.
Y'all is the L of the day.
I already said it.
She was keeping me on point with an appointment that I realize is tomorrow, since you know. Z, thank you very much. That's a good friend right there. Good job.
I thought y'all was talking about the end of the show.
Nah.
But the L of the day is you, of course.
Why I gotta be the L of the day?
Because you was like hella late.
You ain't
get here till 4:30.
Why can't somebody of importance be the L of the day? Like, I'm important, but why can't like something in the news be the L of the day? Like,
I feel like shit I seen on TSR. I just feel like it's all.
Who you want the L of the day to be?
Shit, all the drivers out there that made me late today. All the drivers in Detroit that need to move out the way and stop driving so slow. It's like the devil, like the devil said, "Oh, drive slow, urgent's behind you." Drive slow, urgent's behind you. They slow the hell up every time. Every time I'm trying to get to where I need. It don't even have to be just here. Like, damn. Drive slow, urgent's behind you.
That's how it felt today, for real though.
What's your final thought, Urge?
You're not the only one.
You get to go first on your final thought too.
Okay, that's cool. My final thought of the day is, don't drive slow, cause urgent's behind you.
Oh my god.
No, but yeah, watch who you dating. Watch. Be careful. You know what I'm saying. Stay to yourself, self-love, or whatever the case may be. No self-love, cause that means you'll be jacking off and using all that equipment. Have some real love. You know what I'm saying. Get out here, find somebody that's righteous. If they not righteous, just leave them alone and move on.
Yeah.
That's hard to say, huh? Anyway, everybody have a great day. Week.
My final thought is, again, be careful while you out here dating. Some of these people if they aggressive the first time, they already gonna be like that. Just already know that. It ain't even worth it. Be safe. Watch your surroundings, because there's just a lot of stuff going on. Just male and female, getting hurt, dating, stuff that you should be able to do without having to worry about things like that. Star.
I think they said everything. Just take your time, people. Just learn the person before you rush to be with them, because you never know if you're going to like it on the other side or not. It's okay to take your time. Be friends. Find some peace. Find some love. Even if it's alone. It's okay. You'll be all right.
Yeah, because women are these. 10. Oh,
You know what?
he stopped
He's
talking.
like,
We see y'all next time. Sample it.